Hi, and welcome again to another edition of Market Analysis for today, January 22nd, Wednesday of 2025. I'm Gio Bencourt. This is a recording for Vantage Markets, Vantage Markets, and we're doing this recording about 2 hours prior to the U.S. session open, market open. All right, so in front of us we have the daily NASDAQ candlestick chart. We are in the fourth quarter earnings season, so a lot of companies are starting to obviously come out with the reportings. Procter & Gamble is one of them that trades in the Dow coming out. So we're going to be seeing these numbers coming out, and that obviously is going to cause volatility in the indices, and therefore we also have more in the pipeline coming down the pipeline, such as investments. Yesterday, we saw President Trump with the CEO of SoftBank and the Oracle and ChatGPT talking about an investment of the biggest investment in AI, where they're going to make United States the hub of AI. So $100 billion investment from SoftBank, Oracle. So that's going to bring obviously a lot of valuation to the NASDAQ index. So therefore, we should start thinking in trades to the upside. Today we have opened up a gap up in the NASDAQ above the level of resistance we have placed yesterday. So therefore, we need to update that. I'm going to choose the upper Bollinger Band, which it kind of gives, coincides with this previous high of December 26th. So that's a good level for us to come and speculate that the market will fluctuate towards that. So let's use 21,700 as our first level of support, and the 20-day moving average as our second for the NASDAQ. So we're looking for a continuation, a rally to the upside. So market is telling Trump, welcome. As far as the S&P goes, it did open with a gap up, but not as profound as the NASDAQ. So the S&P also traded above that level of resistance, psychological one. So I'm just going to use the top of the Bollinger Band as my first one. And that second one is the all-time high. So it's right there. So we most likely will come and meet that all-time high today. So let's use 60.75 as our first level of support, and let's just use this double top right here as a probable second level of support. Okay, so the reason I'm using the all-time high, because obviously we don't have anything historically higher than that. So that's our target for today, the all-time high for the S&P 500. Dow Jones Industrial. Also, it didn't open with a gap up. Actually, this one closed at 44,250, and this one opened up at 44,229. So actually opened up with a small gap down, but momentum is obviously there because of earnings season, companies reporting. So if they report too good, you could probably see the stock obviously retrace because of profit taking. But anyhow, P&G also reports the quarter 2 results, so also a lot of volatility coming in there. So let's look back and see where we can. All right, so let's use the all-time level highs here for the Dow, and let's use this doji right here, the low swing of the doji, as a probable first level of resistance, since basically the market is right there. So let's use that 44,000 as our first level of support. psychological round number. Let's just make that round number for the next. And we have that here. All right, second level is going to be that swing low from yesterday. We'll use that as our second level of support. Going long the indices, we're going to buy them. Then we have crude oil. So crude oil is in that range that I mentioned, $2 range, 75, 77. We are today in yesterday's trading range. So obviously Trump is wanting to drill, baby, drill, and so therefore we could probably start seeing lower pricing for crude oil. He says 50, or his administration says 50. Let's see if that will happen. But so far, crude oil is just idling. I think it's going to sustain itself above this volume cluster that we have here, which is basically right around between 74.35 and 73.31.30. All right, so keep that in mind. Sideways trading in crude oil, so not much happening there. You could just probably get caught up in that. Also, Nat Gas just swinging, staying within range. Sideways trading on that one. Gold has a bit more fluctuation. So gold is swing high today. It rebounded at a level of resistance that we have played yesterday. So let's just leave them as is. And RSI is creeping closer to being overbought. So therefore, only careful because it could be just some profit taking. But still looking for 3,000 on gold. By when? I'm going to be bold and say perhaps within the first quarter of the year. So by end of March, shall we see 3,000? Could be. Silver, let's just use the 50-day moving average as our support and the 20 as our second one. The upper boundary band as our first resistance, and leave that 31.5. There it is, kind of retracing a bit right now. Profit taking could be obviously and the worst, but long term being bullish with metals. Copper is actually also retracing so far. Let's see if it does do a further retracement or correction with a rebound of the 50-day moving average. Okay, so let's just assume that could be probably the case in the first morning, but overall, long term, I'm still bullish on metals and copper. So Bitcoin closed above our level of resistance, so it broke it. Let's just use that upper boundary band. That swing high from Monday is still in effect, and I think that's the all-time high anyhow. So Bitcoin is all right. So let's just use the upper boundary band, and it's getting closer to reaching that all-time high. So as far as report, 100,000, just because Bitcoin swings in such wide ranges. 100,000. Okay, there you go. Okay. Then the second one, or actually, that should be the second one. I'm going to use this two lower here right here. So let's see if it'll fluctuate higher today, or we'll do a correction. Positioning. So Euro looking to trade above to reach 105 first of all. So let's see if that will happen today. The pound looking to reach 124. It's rebounding of that resistance, getting closer to it. 20-day moving average is there also as well. Let's also update our support. Let's use 122 and the lower boundary band. And things could happen for the pound to recuperate If we see the dollar index continue to plummet, let's just use the lower boundary band and that 20-day moving average within the boundary band. So let's see what will happen today. Have a great trading day, and I will see you tomorrow.